Okay, so think of your why as the big reason behind everything you do, like your mission. It's what gets you fired up and keeps you going, right? Now, when you mix this with empathy, something really special happens. Empathy lets you really understand where people are coming from. So, blending your mission with this understanding transforms you into not just any leader, but a heart led leader. Let's say your why is about making the world a better place through education. When you lead with this mission and empathy, you're not just focusing on numbers or outcomes. You're really tuned into your team's experiences, their challenges, and what they are passionate about. You see how your mission impacts them and what it means to them personally. So, this approach does two major things. First, it helps you communicate in ways that really resonate with each person. It's like tailoring your message to speak directly to their hearts. And second, it builds a kind of trust and safety where everyone feels that they can be themselves, share their ideas, and not be afraid to take chances. They know you care about more than just the mission, you care about them too. Imagine a team member is struggling with a project because it doesn't quite match their strengths. Knowing your why and leading with empathy, you might adjust their role to better align with both their strengths and your mission. So this shows you care not just about the project, but about them fitting into the why in a way that feels right for them. That's a good question. Imagine your why as the heart of your leadership. It's what everything else pulses to. This heart isn't just about doing things, it's about how we connect and communicate. So, if your why is really at the center, it naturally encourages everyone to open up and share. It's like saying your voice matters because it helps us all get closer to our shared goal. So, to bring this to life,
To bring this to life.
So, to bring this to life, leaders need to lead by example. It means showing that listening isn't just being polite, but it's essential. It's how we learn from each other and grow stronger toward our why. Imagine a leader who sets uh, who sets aside time every week just to listen to team members, not to respond to or to judge them, but to really understand. This action alone can powerfully signal that listening is key. And it's not just about those one off moments, no. It's about creating habits and spaces that place listening front and center, like regular meetings where the only agenda is to hear what the team thinks and feels about the mission or any ongoing project to get better at listening to each other. So the critical part is really using what people tell you. It's not just about listening. It's about letting their ideas and feedback actually influence decisions and guide you where you are headed. This way, when your team sees that their suggestions are being put into action, they then will truly feel valued for their input. So, integrating your why with a culture of listening means mixing empathy and understanding right into the daily working of your team. is about moving forward, not just with goals and strategies, but with hearts and minds in sync. So that's how you create a space where everyone feels their voice is not just heard, but it's a vital part of the journey. And this is how a culture of listening can really flourish when it's rooted in the why. It's about more than just hearing, it's about actively engaging and shaping the journey together. Oh, yes, of course. Keeping your why and empathy at the core of leadership every day involves a few key practices. First is all about reflection. Regularly take time to reflect on your why, ensuring that your actions and decisions are always aligned with your core purpose. Second, think of empathy as a skill that needs constant practice. Actively listen to your team, seek to understand their practices, and show genuine care for their well-being. This could be as simple as holding regular one-on-one meeting where the focus is solely on the team member, not just on what they produce, but on their experiences and feelings. Also, it's important to celebrate and reinforce these values within your team. Recognize and share stories where empathy and a strong sense of purpose lead to positive outcomes. This not only highlights the barriers you sorry this not only highlights the behaviors you value, but also shows your team the impact of this. Is it okay?
Can we repeat that? Read it just in case.
Okay, I repeat the whole paragraph then. Also, it's important to celebrate and reinforce these values within your team. Recognize and share stories where empathy and a strong sense of purpose led to positive outcomes. This not only highlights the behaviors you value, but also shows your team the impact of these principles in action. And importantly, now this is very important, seek feedback. Ask your team how you are doing in living out your why and demonstrating empathy. This not only shows you value their input, but also helps you grow as a leader. And lastly, remember that leading with your why and empathy is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when it feels harder to keep these at the forefront, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to getting back on track, to leading with heart and purpose. So by integrating these practices into your everyday leadership, you create not just a powerful legacy, but also a vibrant, resilient community that thrives on shared purpose and mutual respect. So overall, leading with why and empathy isn't just powerful, it's a practical approach to leadership.